Morning. Hello folks, my name's Ian, this is my shed and you're welcome, but today we're not going to be in the shed. Well, we're in here for a little bit, but not for long. Right, listen, let's get this straight. We're on YouTube and the web of friends that you make sort of extends, doesn't it? You get to know people. In my instance, they're not all scrappers. You get to know other people. Grant McIntosh and the crazy worm lady, Emily. Right? And they grow worms. And surprisingly enough, it's very interesting. Right? And there's other folks as well. And one of them, we all know, is Tim's World. So I thought, he watches my stuff, you know, scrapping in the shed. Why don't I do something for Tim? Tim has his own unique range of videos. And I was a bit of a shame, really. He said the other night he was on a live stream and he said, if I get, I can't remember if he said 30 or 300 views, he thinks he's doing well. But they are interesting. He goes to, I think you call them over the thrift shops, charity shops, second-hand shops. Well, let me tell you, today I'd just done my shopping, I'd come home and my neighbour said to me, my car's at the garage, they've just phoned up, can you give me a lift to the garage? It was absolutely piddling it down. Almost torrential rain. It's been raining all day. They told us on the weather we was going to get 1 month's rain in one day. Well, they can't be for short because it's rained forever and ever and ever. It's rained that much that I've got some water ingress in my roof. That's a posh way of saying I've got a leak. Right, so anyway, enough of that. I gave him a lift down to the garage. He picked his car up. But next door to the garage was this a charity shop. So for Tim, here's a little video of me walking around this charity shop. Tell you what, let's talk about some beer before we go around the charity shop. Because Cruiser Mac might be watching this. Cruiser Mac, Champions, very nice brew. I was in the shop. I decided to splash out a bit. You know, have a little, what they call it, traverse around the world. So I found this can of beer in Aldi and it's called Loch Lomond. That's a Scottish accent, by the way. Alexander Smith, you can knock me on that one if you want to. I then saw this Black Isle Brewing that says Altstadt. That's a German beer. So Guido Wandelt, don't slag me too much on the Altstadt bit. Probably something like you don't pronounce the A, the L, the D or the ST and you just go to Altstadt. And finally, I saw this and I couldn't think of anything else but Mountain Bushcraft Alliance. MBA as we all know him. And I found this Beardo beer. It said it was from Brewdog, but looking on the bottle, It's not. It's brewed in the Robinson Brewery, and that's about 10 miles away from me. Well, I've had that one. Well, I've had most of it. There's a bit just dripped out, and it was a nice brew indeed. This is the Champions, one of my favourites. It's a little strong. It's 7.4%, but if you're going to drink a beer and you're only going to drink a couple, you might as well get the best out of them, haven't you? So cheers. Oh right, listen. There'll be no ending to this. Not the drinking. There's never no ending to the drinking. But to the video, I just go in the shop, give a look round, and then I'm looking at some books, and they said, excuse me, sir, can you leave? We're closing. I had to turn the camera off and go. So it sort of ends suddenly. Bit like my last video. Right, okay, love popping on. Ian in his shed, taking Tim's World out on a ride with me. See you in the next one. Well, I thought I'd show. I've just been round town and I thought I'd show you this shop, Tim. Didn't you call these like thrift stores over there? It's where we send stuff for charity. Let's go in and have a look around. Ooh. Coming out of the rain, she says. I said, coming out of the rain.
I know. Well, you see, you can always buy something and keep dry.
Got this big yellow coat on.
Oh, that's alright. Still buy something.
Newtonley Willow's Beer Festival, awesome glass. Oh, sorry, I'm not a gentleman. Not for me. Sorry. jigsaws. Golf clubs. One for Hazy Days. He's been there, hasn't he, Hazy Days? We've got this writing desk, £50. We've got this chest of drawers, £15. It's like $15 at the moment. Dovetails. It's all good quality construction. I mean, it's worth buying that, isn't it? Just for the wood. Oh, well, there's an excellent book, isn't there? There we go. Any fool can be a pig farmer. Awesome. Right, I'm going to leave here. I'll pick up some boots and we'll catch you soon.